Hello and welcome back to my channel, everyone. It is your girl Cassandra Olivia. If you are new, welcome to my channel and my side of YouTube universe. And if you are not new, thank you so much for coming back. So in today's video, by the title, you guys see that I'm going to be doing a brown into a blonde color combination, and I do have the full tutorial on my website. Again, that is www.cassandraolivia.com. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So today I'm going to be using two different techniques. I'm going to be doing a double process color, meaning that I'm going to be lifting her base color all over, turning her brown, and then I am going to be making her blonde as well on top of the brown. So I just want to be sure to explain that first. And again, everything that I'm using is going to be linked down below in the bio. The full hour-long tutorials with the formulas, pricing, and everything will be on my website, so be sure to check that out. And also be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'm giving you guys free game on how to do hair color, how to do consultations, how to make money, all that good stuff, and I am a licensed professional. So today's video, I have my client Kenya coming in. She already did her color consultation prior, so I know exactly what I'm working with. She does have virgin hair, a level 2. And again, we wanted to lift her to about a level 5-6. We're going to do a chocolate brown all over. I am using a level 6 Agora Royal as well as an Agora Royal developer. You guys saw me mix that in the very beginning. And again, I always use Olaplex for my color, and I'm just going ahead and applying that all the way from her mids to her ends. We're not going to do the roots because you guys saw in the last videos and a lot of you guys got the correct answer. So shout out to you for being knowledgeable and educated in the hair industry and just having that knowledge to know not to do the roots first. The reason why you don't want to do the roots first is because you do not want to have hot roots. That basically is when your roots over process or process a lot faster because of the heat from the scalp, and that will cause it to lift much faster. So for this example, her hair is a dark brown. We're trying to get her to a lighter brown. And if I were to do the lighter brown from root all the way to tip, what's going to happen is her roots are going to be like a honey blondish brown, and then the ends of her hair is going to be a chocolate brown. And then we're going to have to color correct by either toning or depositing a darker color on the roots. Trust me, you do not want to do this. So make sure you take your time and you do your due diligence. Now, the first thing that I did spray on her as well was the K18. That is a hair mist, and it's also the K18 chelator that I use. I use this again for every color client. I've been using this for about 6 months now. Shout out to K18. They sent me their full kit after I purchased it, which was ironic, but they found me on Instagram or I guess on here somehow, and they sent me their entire kit. So shout out to them for that. And again, I'm just going in, applying this color, and I'm using my frame art tools. Everything that I use always is linked down below, and I also make sure to link everything on my Amazon store. I'm constantly updating my store with all the products that I like to use and all the tools. So if you guys have a question or you don't see something in the video, please feel free to drop a comment. But if you see something missing, then go ahead and also feel free to check out my Amazon store because 9 times out of 10, it is there listed for you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just apply this to all 4 quadrants, and then I will be back for the second portion. One thing I wanted to mention as well is that Kenya does have virgin hair, so when she came in for a consultation prior, I knew that she had no prior color. This is actually her first ever professional hair color that she's had in the salon, and she let me do the honors. She's all the way from New York City, so again, I'm super thankful that people literally come from all over just for my expertise, but because they know that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to color, and I'm very knowledgeable. So here I am, I'm just applying any extra color that I feel as though needs more saturation, and this is where I'm going to go ahead and hit the roots. So you're just going to see me literally slapping this through, reapplying with that Frame Art Power Painter brush. I literally love this brush because you can pack on the color. And then once I'm done that, I'm just going to let it process for about 20 to 25 minutes, and then I will show you guys how it looks when it's wet, which is literally coming up right here. I did her whole entire service on a live stream, so if you guys missed that, be sure to check out my video. I will link the live stream down below in case you want to see the full video. But again, all the products and everything is going to be shown on my website. That is not on the live stream. Just giving you a heads up in case you're watching for that sole purpose. I didn't showcase any of that on the live. All I did was show the process that you guys see now, but just a little bit longer and in real time. But if you guys want to know the timing, the pricing, the formula, how I do my color clients, and also how I work smarter and not harder, then be sure to check out my website. Even if you don't purchase anything, that's fine. But I do have my custom flat irons on there, as well as my online education, where I teach how to do different things as far as hair color, hair cutting, theory, social media. Literally everything that I know how to do is on my online platform, and it's literally building up. So every month I add new videos. So here I'm just showing you guys her before color and now her new color. Again, we're just doing a chocolate brown. So now that that's done and over with, I'm going to go in with some blonde solutions, and I'm going to go ahead and also mix Olaplex in with this as well. And this is where we're going to freestyle and do like a balayage slash bricklay technique on her hair, just to get that blonde really popping and nice blended. What am I saying? And nicely blended. And then yeah, you guys will literally see that application. So be sure, if you made it this far already, to either drop a comment, show some love. If you guys want to see formulas and stuff, I'll be doing more of that on my live stream, so be sure to check that out. But again, sign up for my website. Even if you just sign up via email, you will get exclusive discounts and deals. Also, you'll know when I have new drops. And again, any information pertaining to my membership, any questions you guys have, please feel free to reach out. You can always contact me using the information in the description box also. So with this part of the application, I'm literally just eyeballing it and having fun. There's really no method to my madness. I got the inspiration picture that she sent me. It literally was just a chocolate brown blended into a blonde. However, the blonde that she showed me was more on the brassy side. So I told her I wanted to just take her a little bit lighter blonde, more of like a creamy slash caramel blonde, just to blend into this chocolate. And she agreed. And I'm just going in here, applying my lightener and my color. Again, full technique breakdown is on my website. I can't mention this 1,000 times. I'm trying to mention as much as possible because I know somebody's going to ask in the comments like, hey, you only showed so and so. And it's like, guys, I literally tell you guys where to find the longer version of the video. This video tutorial on my website is over an hour long, and I did not want to bore you guys to death, which is why it's only, I think, 20 something minutes on here. And even that's pretty long. So again, I'm just applying this. I'm applying the lightener to the ends. I'm doing more saturation on the ends so that way the ends are lighter and brighter. And I'm also doing that first just so it has a few extra minutes to process. Once I'm done that, I'm going to go ahead and do a sweeping motion towards the top. And again, I'm just doing this to blend all of my sections out. And I'm splitting everything with the Framar mesh sheets, which are these light sheets that you see underneath. And the reason why I'm using the mesh sheets is to keep everything nice and separate. I don't want my sections overlapping into each other, and I don't want to accidentally get bleach spots in any spots that I don't want them. So again, I'm just teasing at the roots. This will help just to blend the color out a little bit more. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do heavy saturation. I'm doing a bricklay pattern on the sections, and I'm just applying some of the lightener to the bottom of the mesh sheet, just because some of the sections that I did were a little bit thicker than others, and I wanted to make sure I got that product saturation fully through. So just think of this as like a freestyle balayage, and I'm just going to go ahead and finish this application. And again, I will pop back on here when her hair is wet versus dry, just to show you guys the difference. Now, you guys know with every color service, I do use Olaplex, so I made sure to go in. I use Olaplex number 1 inside of the color and inside of the lightener. And then Olaplex number 2 is what I put on at the shampoo bowl once I'm shampooing and rinsing everything out finally. And I did not have to tone her, so there was no toner involved in this service. The reason being is because I use the blonde solutions, which has like a bluish purple undertone in a base, which helps to neutralize the hair as it's lifting. And then only thing I did was go in with a neutralizing shampoo just to help tone everything and just make sure everything looks nice and uniform. So I'm going to finish this bricklay. I'm doing kind of large sections, but if you're new to this, or if you have a client that has longer hair, then you definitely want to take smaller sections. Just do what's comfortable for you. I kind of already knew exactly how I want to do Kenya's hair, and she was super comfortable with me. So here you see me just explaining the process to her a little bit behind the scenes. But again, just teasing everything, applying that lightener from the ends to the mids. I'm not going all the way up to the roots because I want to have a nice melty color. And we're just teasing just to ensure that everything is nice and blended. And yes, you can tease black hair. You just don't want to tease it when it's in its natural curly state. You technically can, but it's going to be a lot more difficult to get that color saturation. So I always ask my clients to come in with their hair either pre-stretched or blow dried, just because it makes it a lot easier to apply the product on there. and it just makes my job easier. Now we already did her first color process, so this was just her being blown out just to do this lightener application, just to get the best application possible. So I hope that is thorough enough for you guys. Again, I'm going to hop off, but I'll be back shortly once we're done this application. And in case some of you guys are wondering, I ended up running out of the mesh sheets towards the top. So I'm just going in with these cute frame art heart foils just to keep everything nice and separate. I'm not using them to insulate or add any extra heat. I'm solely only using these because I ran out of mesh sheets and I was too lazy to go out to the car to grab the extra ones because I was literally in the middle of her color and I didn't want to have to stop. So I just reached what was next, next to me, and that was these. But again, I'm not adding this to add any extra heat. It's solely for the purpose of keeping everything nice and uniform and keeping my sections where I applied the lightener from overlapping. All right, so once I was done that, I went ahead and shampooed her off camera. And then I'm just going to do a little tiny section of me blow drying, and then I will leave in the styling. Obviously, that part's going to be slightly sped up. Kenya really had me go out of my comfort zone because she asked for flips, and y'all, I have not done freaking flips since probably I was in high school, and that was 14 plus years ago. So it's been a minute, okay? But she was like, "Girl, I know you can do it." She's like, "If I can do it, you can do it." I said, "All right, let's do it." So you're just going to see me blow dry her hair. I just want to show you guys how it looks blended while it's wet, while it's blow dried. I'm going to press her out with my custom flat irons. Again, they're on my website. You guys know that. Lovecassandraolivia.com. I will be restocking soon. And look at that color melt. Look at how everything is blended and then it just gets more blonde towards the end. Literally super perfect. And again, I did not have to tone her. This was just the raw lift from using the blonde solutions. And then I went ahead and used a purple shampoo and a blue shampoo just to neutralize any orange and yellow undertones. And here I am just going in with my custom flat irons. I did use heat protectant in her hair, but that part was cut off for whatever reason. But just know I'm always using heat protectant when I press, when I blow dry, when I curl. And I'm just going in, flipping everything up. Once I'm done, I'm just going to fix her part, slick everything down, and then you guys will be able to see the end result. Kenya was super excited. Even before I finished blow drying, she was like, "Girl, this looks amazing." She's like, "It's literally perfect." And this is the reason why I decided to do this technique. One of the reasons was because I know she's super low maintenance and this is her first hair color. And as this grows out, it's still going to look good with that chocolate going from her natural dark color to that chocolate into this blonde. Now, I told her if she wants to come in more often to get it touched up, she can. However, she can go a little bit longer in between touch ups if she decides she doesn't want to come in as often. So that's just another option there. So I'm going to finish styling her. I know I've been yapping all morning. It's Monday. I just did a live stream. I just did a client, came back, doing this voiceover, and then hopefully I'm going to chill for a few hours before I get back on live tonight. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to my live streams, whether you're on there while I'm on the live or you rewatch it later. Everybody who's been liking my content, sharing, commenting, I really do appreciate every single last one of you guys. We are at 180.7 followers, so we're almost at 181,000. So again, thank you guys so much for just coming through and doing your big one for me. And like I said, I promise you guys I have way more tutorials coming, mannequins, friends, wigs, all of that. And with that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful and productive day. I'm going to let this video play out, and then I'm going to add her end result where she sent me her selfies. And then that concludes the end of this video. So again, thank you guys so much for watching and enjoying my content. And I will catch you cool cats and kittens later. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe or it's going to be a problem. Yeah, you heard me, friend. You heard me. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
That's what smoke, boy. That's what smoke, boy. That's what smoke, boy.